Hey guys, this is Malonb, your Malonb from Facebook or malonshop.com, and this is my Casa Crew update video. I don't have all that much to show you this time. I know I updated a week ago, so I do have one completed project and a few works in progress to show you guys though. Let me show you my first completed project. It is a shawl I was working on last time. This one is called the Sloan Shawl by Annie Has or This Bird Knits Designs. This is a paid for pattern and I completed mine, of course. Mine looks like this. It is really pretty. I love how it turned out. I wish I would have had a little bit more red left so I can make the bottom border a little thicker, but that's all I had left, so I used what I had. Still very happy with it. I love the texture of it. I love how it feels. I love the colors. It's really squishy. Love the yarn. I just love it. I have not washed or blocked it yet, but again, just really pretty, really nice. I'm very happy with it. And I was also really happy because I used up, I would just say all of the yarn. I have a tiny ball left. I'll show you guys what I have. You guys know the red yarn was the one I picked out for my monthly yarn pick for April. So that is the one I was aiming to finish all of it if possible, or as much of it as I could. And I only have a tiny ball left. This is how much I have. It definitely would not have lasted another row. So again, very happy I got so much of it used. The pink color was not my monthly pick. It just happened to be another colorway I had in the same type of yarn. This is how much I have left of that. It's not all that much either. So again, very happy with how much I used of it. And this is, I didn't bring a label with me, but I think this is, oh my gosh, I just forgot. But anyway, I did mention it in my last update, and or I have a project page on my Ravelry as well. My name is Malonb. You can definitely friend me there. I will be friending you back. It's Cascade Yarns Quattro, I believe. And for what I checked on Ravelry, I think it's discontinued, unfortunately. But again, love the yarn. I do have two works in progress, or actually a few works in progress knitting wise. Let me show you the first one. It is another inspired project by a game that I recently beat. I mentioned it last time. I recently finished Bravely Default. This is another item which is a cowl, and that is inspired by another costume from one of the characters. And this is from their, I don't know, is it their ninja costume? Anyway, I'll show it to you guys here. Now in this project, it is a cowl. I wanted to kind of replicate the belt of the kimono. So again, very easy, very simple. Show it to you guys. So far, I have this. For this, I'm just using Red Heart Super Shaver, and I'm not using white. I'm using the Aran color. I don't know what colorway the pink is, but it's just a light pink. And I'm just going to finish off by doing the same amount of white or cream on the top here. Finish that off, and then I'm going to add a bow. It's an embellishment that will be covering the jog on the side, so you won't be able to see that. Should be really nice. Again, very simple. I am writing down the pattern or whatever you want to call it for this, but again, being so simple, I don't know if you even need one for it. But that is what I'm working on. Let me just put this away. I do have a couple of other things I'm working on knitting wise. And let me show you the first one. Both of these are actually cals or knit alongs. And this first one, I feel kind of bad about because I'm so behind. I think now they are maybe week 3 or week 4. Probably week 4 since it's the weekend now, but I am so far behind that I just cast it on yesterday when I came back. That's all I did. I just cast it on, so that's all I have. There's not much to show you guys. This one is called Spring Fling 2015 Cal by Susanna IC. And this cowl is for a shawl that is worked from the bottom up. So from the largest end of the shawl to the smallest. Is that, would that make, I think that makes sense. From the largest to the smallest, so the shawl gets smaller to work on. The rolls get smaller, not bigger. And this pattern it called for either a light fingering weight or a lace weight. Now I'm not really into lace weight just because it's so thin. My gauge is, you know, really huge to begin with, so it's not really my thing. But I did have one skein of lace weights in my stash, so that is what I'm using. And fortunately, I have enough for the size I am making. My skein is a blue color. Again, I'll show you guys what I have, but since it is really just a casting on, there's not really anything to show. And there's a lot of stitches since, as I mentioned, you work from the biggest end of the shawl to the smallest. And this is my yarn, really thin, really like thread, so it's not gonna be my usual that I use, but since I already had it in my stash and I had enough for it, I was like, you know, that's great, I can use it up. This is Cherry Tree Hill yarn, Baby Suri alpaca lace. I don't recall when it is that I purchased this yarn, and I have no idea when I purchased it. It is 880 yards. It's called Cold Nights. I do like how it feels. It is very thin. Since I have not really started the pattern yet, I'm just kind of waiting to see, you know, how I like working with it. The pattern, as I mentioned, does call for either lace weight or fingering weight, and it also gives you the options of using, or if you want to add on any, oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of it. I was gonna say embellishments, but what I really mean to say is beads. There you go. If you want to incorporate beads into the pattern, and I would so want to do that, but I don't have any beads, and since I've never really worked with lace weight before, it just seems right now to me a lot to take in all at once. Doing a lace weight, my first time knitting a shawl from the biggest end to the smallest, and adding beads into that, it's just a lot right now, so I'm not going to be doing that, but I like having the option if I want to do that sometime. Those are actually the only, oh no, I didn't mention my second knit along, which I actually did not, I don't have the printout with me, but I do know it is called Infinicats Cal, also knit along. And this is actually very, very cute. I'm going to be linking down below either the Ravelry group, or if they have a project page, or what do you call it, a pattern page up for that, I'm going to be linking that down below. Again, it's called Infinicats, and it is a knit along. I didn't write down the designer either, but the designer for this, her patterns are awesome. She does amazing color work. I don't know if all of her patterns are color work, but I know a lot are that I've browsed through. And again, they're amazing. She's really good at it. So this knit along is also color work related. And I don't know if you can tell by the name, Infinicats. It is also cat related. So she does a lot of color work. I guess she does also a lot of charts, obviously for the color work she's doing. So instead of, you know, having or releasing part of the pattern every week, she just decided to make it all available in, you know, all at once in the beginning. So I think this one started at the beginning of May, and she already sent out the whole pattern with all her charts, all the charts and all the pictures or motifs or whatever. She just has it all out. So she left it up to you, whoever is doing the cowl, to design their own, so they can, you know, pick and choose which motifs you want, obviously what colors you want, how big you want the cowl to be, etc. And I have to say her motifs are really cute, adorable. They are not all cats, although a lot of them are of cats. Again, really, really cute. But if they're not a cat, then they're cat related. So you can really play around with so many different variations of what designs or how you want your finished cowl to look like. So that's actually what I'm in the process of doing, of designing the cowl, and that is when I will be starting it off. If you guys remember, I recently did, not too long ago, the cowl with the clouds on it, some clouds and some stripes. It's similar to that. It will be worked in the round to make a long tube, and then you can Kitchener stitch it together, or you know, make it a real long tube and then just, you know, have that as your scarf kind of thing. So, and I didn't know that this pattern was going to be similar to that, but because I already did the other one, I feel like I can really play around with what I want to do on this one. So that's really nice, really great. Like I said, I'm still designing my cowl. I don't know when I will actually start on it. And I did have a couple of yarns already picked out for this one, which were also, I believe, the Cherry Treacle yarns. I don't remember what type they were, but I had 2 colors picked out. However, I am thinking of making this into a sort of like a scrap cowl, where I will just be using scraps of all different kinds of yarns. Again, just because I think it's going to be so awesome and so busy with all the different motifs to begin with. It'll just be awesome to do like maybe different colors for each motif kind of thing. So I just really have to think about it and see what it is I have to work with, but I'm really looking forward to that. So those are my works in progress and knitting wise. For crochet, I did not complete anything new. Since last time you guys have seen my pirate fingerless gloves. I am still working on my crochet blanket, the Nintendo blanket of course, but I don't have anything new to show you guys crochet wise. I did want to show you guys my spinning. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I am Malonb. Definitely do so. I will follow you back as well. You have seen pictures of this already, and I have actually scanned it yesterday when I got home. I finished working on this awesome fiber. It is the grayish with some natural colors and some yellow as well. I just love how this one turned. I really love it. It's really soft, really squishy. When I first got the fiber, it was really like compacted in a braid. Like I really doubted that I was gonna get a lot of yardage from it. And this is a 2-ply, and you probably can see there's a lot of thicker and thinner spots in this one. So I am very surprised with how much yardage I actually got. This is some fiber that was dyed by Amanda Sims from Tasteless Designs. She does have a Etsy shop, which you can see there. And this colorway was called Spellbook, 4 ounces Superfine Merino. And you can see my notes there. This one, the yardage for this one is 269 yards. So I'm very, very pleased. Again, with how soft the fiber is, with how the colors came out. Just very pleased with it. Now that, again, there are a lot of thick and thin spots, and mainly because I think it's just because I had the fiber for so long. As I mentioned, when I got it, it looked like it was this tiny braid, but in reality there was a lot of fiber in there. And since I know I purchased it last year sometime, I have no idea how far back last year it was, but since I recently spun it, obviously it's been sitting in my stash for a few months. So unfortunately, some of the fiber was a little matted, not extremely, but a little matted, a little bit felted together, which is what gave me the thicker spots in the yarn. Something is kind of felted together, it's a little harder to separate, or you have to work harder at separating the fiber in order to spin it as thinly as you want. So I think that's what gave me a lot of the thicker spots in my yarn. However, I think because of that, and also because of the colorway itself, and because of having thicker and thinner spots, it was really a learning experience for me. I do have one more braid from her shop I purchased at the same time as I did that one, so I think I'll have a little more experience on that. It will go well. The other thing I want to say about that is, oh yes, when I was spinning it, I thought that, again, because I didn't know I was going to have that much yardage, I was really wanting to make a pair of fingerless gloves, which I still may do, but because I have enough yardage for it, I'm thinking now a really big cowl maybe, just because I want to use it all up if I can. It's really nice. I really love it and love the colors together. That's probably my favorite color combo for right now, like grayish with yellows. Really love it. What else do I have to show you guys? Show you my yarn, my crochet wise knitting wise, Malonb Ship and Wool. I had an amazing time, and I got to meet Del Kwan, which is from the channel She Spins. Her link will be down below. Hey Del Kwan, it was really fun meeting you. Thank you for meeting me. Here's a picture of us together. Now, if you do follow her on Instagram, of course you have already seen a picture of us, so it was no surprise. But I really had a fun time in Malonb Ship and Wool. I went with my husband, and I was at the location where the meetup was supposed to be for the podcasters. However, when I was there, I didn't really see anyone I recognized, and by that time, the meetup was around 1 p.m. By that time, I had been walking around for a couple of hours already, and I was just already kind of tired of walking around, honestly. So I was really ready to take a break, so I went to get something to eat and just relax for a while. When I came back, a little after 1, I still did not see anyone there. So unfortunately, other than Del Kwan, I didn't meet anyone else. And I kind of felt bad afterwards because she said that she had seen a few people, and I think it may have been that I just didn't recognize anyone. I mean, I watch you guys, you know, I watch your podcast, etc. But I think while being there, since the places that I was walking around the most were the barns and the locations where the shops were set up, honestly, I think I was just, you know, eyeing the yarn. I wasn't really paying attention all that much about, you know, or paying attention so much as to, you know, who's next to me or who is walking by kind of thing. I was just really, you know, touching the yarns, looking at all the colors, etc. I was just so distracted by all the stuff the vendors had to offer. I really think that I probably passed by quite a few people and did not even recognize or didn't even really bother to look, if that makes sense. And I felt kind of bad about that because I really did want to meet others of you guys there. So anyway, I assume if I was like that there, you guys that also love yarn probably will be, you know, maybe act similarly. So, but anyway, next time definitely I hope to meet more of you guys there. But it was really nice meeting Del Kwan. Again, it was so nice to meet you. And I am looking forward to your update regarding Malonb Ship and Wool. And I'm so bad at taking pictures, you know. We took that one picture together, but otherwise, I think I took maybe one picture of the parking lot because there were tons of cars there. But other than that, I think maybe one picture of a crowd somewhere, like in one of the barns. But in the beginning, I told myself I was going to take as much pictures or you know, some video to show you guys, but I just did not. Again, so distracted, you know, with all the yarn and everything. Now, yarn-wise, I actually did not do so bad, I think. Although I do have a little secret, surprise, I don't know, secret or surprise to tell you guys, which, again, probably is not a surprise. You guys know I recently did a huge fiber haul not too long ago, and a few days after that, the same place I bought that from had another sale, which again I could not pass up. So I did purchase, not fiber this time, but yarn. I did purchase some yarn. I do have one of this specifically for you guys. I am already planning for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which I know I have not posted up a video for the 900 subscriber giveaway yet. I will be doing so maybe the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. But since the 1,000 one will be a huge one, like a milestone for me personally, for my channel, and it would be really amazing. I don't know, I assume it's gonna be happening maybe in the next 3-4 months. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm already planning for it. I have a skein coming for you guys from the website I purchased from. And I did pick up another skein for you guys from Malonb. So let me show you guys what I purchased. And again, because in my mind I already knew I made that online one, the online purchase, I didn't go all too crazy here. I think I have maybe 5 skeins or 5 items to show you guys. And unfortunately, I did not find what I was really looking for. You guys know I was looking for some shawl pins. There were some very beautiful ones, but I didn't really see one that was my specific taste or that I would want to be wearing. I wouldn't say on a daily basis, but that it just wasn't my style, I would say. So I did not find any shawl pins. I was also looking for, well, what else was I looking? Oh, a blending board. I did find a couple of vendors who offered some, but their prices were actually higher than what I found online. So I did not purchase from them. And because of that, actually, I did come back yesterday and browsed again to the ones I had been looking at online and did make a purchase, which I am super excited about. Really waiting for the blending board. The place I purchased from does or said that it may take up to 2 weeks to be shipped because they do it like a custom order type where you can choose what kind of finish you want the woods to have, etc. So I'm definitely okay with that, but at the same time, I'm just impatient and I want it now so I can ease it now kind of thing. But anyway, super excited about that. So that is coming, of course. Also, the other thing I was looking for that I forgot to mention to you guys, and it may be kind of silly since you guys know that I'm not a sock knitter. And I guess it's in my attempt of wanting to be one, or at least trying socks again. I wanted to get a pair of sock blockers. Again, I don't really do socks, but I was like, if I find some and I like it, and then maybe I can make myself, or I can make it exciting so I can try socks one more time kind of thing. I still want to do that. I also do want to maybe try making some with double pointed needles. I think that will also be interesting. Double points are something that I actually have not really tried out yet, although I have bought some from Knitpicks. And again, I think that haul was maybe last year sometime. I still have not tried them, so I'm really looking forward to trying them out. And socks seem to be the way to go for that, at least for me right now, although I don't know how soon that will happen. So I was going to show you guys my yarn. Again, I only have maybe 5 items to show you guys, so it's not all that much. Let me grab it. And 2 of those items are fiber that I just loved. Now, I did tell myself that I was not going to get fiber since, again, you guys know the hugest fiber haul just happened not too long ago, but this couple of fiber items I just really, really liked. Now this one, it's not really my usual colors, but when I saw it, I just loved it, really loved it. And I haven't worked with this blend before. This is wool and silk, a wool and silk blend. It is called Sea Mist. Really beautiful, 4 ounces, wool and silk. I'm really looking forward to working with this. It's so soft, really pretty. Again, not my usual colors, but I think it will come out really nice. And this one I purchased from, I'll just show it to you guys. Their information. Love it. Really love this one. I'm thinking that this may be the one I start spinning next. Now this one also so beautiful, and this is undyed. It is natural colors. I thought it was so pretty, and it's so soft. It's like cream colors with some brown, and you can see a little bit of grays in there as well. I think this was going to be spinning up really nice, really pretty. This is from Gail's Art. It's Bluefish Swirl, 4 ounces. And do they have a website? Yeah, they have an Etsy website. I haven't checked it out, but maybe I'll go take a look as well. Anyway, really love it. I didn't even know that's coming out for you guys. Okay, really pretty. And oh, maybe I'll do this one next. I don't know which one I want to do next. But anyway, really nice. So those were my 2 fiber ones. Again, I don't have all that much yarn that I picked out, but I'll show you guys. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Really pretty. I really love the colorway, and I'm telling myself that I should have picked out more of this because it's so pretty. But they have a website, so I have not checked it out yet. But I'll see if maybe they sell some stuff online. It's beautiful colors. It's like some peaches with some gray, some gradient oranges, yellows. I just really love it. And this one is called Fire Opal. Show you guys the information. And I actually picked out one of these for you guys. Not the exact colorway, but that's the same type of yarn. Again, planning to gift you guys something for the 1000 giveaway. Already looking forward to it. And hopefully you guys like the colors. I also thought it was so pretty. And I think most of you guys would like jewel tones or bright colors. Again, so pretty together. I love it. This is it. Some pinks with some greens, purples, a little bit of brown in there. It's just so pretty. I think that's about right. And again, it's the same type of yarn I showed you guys. This one is called Berry Delight. So pretty, so squishy. I'm really hoping that you guys like this one. Or if you did not, I don't mind keeping it in my stash. But yeah, I thought it was so pretty together. So I have 2 more skeins to show you guys. Again, it's not the biggest haul or anything. This one is beautiful also. It's 195 yards. This is maybe, I would say, not a worsted weight, maybe an Aran weight. It's different shades of brown. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. Just all different shades of brown. And you know, I was also kicking myself for not buying more of this because I was like, wouldn't a sweater or something made out from this be really pretty? Oh, and this is Old Mill yarn. And I don't know if they have a website or anything. No, but it just says wool 195 yards. Yeah, they don't have a website, I think. That's all the information they have. But again, really, I just loved all the different shades of browns on this. And this is the last but not least skein. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that last year in Maryland Ship and Wool, I purchased, I don't know if it was last year or was it it was last year sometime. I'm not sure if it was at Maryland Ship and Wool, but it was last year sometime. I made a purchase of a green skein that I named my most expensive skein ever because it was. Now this is my most expensive skein ever, and it is beautiful, and it's actually not maybe a few dollars more expensive than the last one. So and I still have not used that one, so I actually be thinking about what to make with it. But this is beautiful. It is some Blue Moon BFL Sports in the H2O, yeah, colorway. Really nice. Blue Moon. And I think I've heard people talk about this this fiber or this company. I don't think I have ever purchased from them before. So anyway, isn't this pretty? Like, this is gorgeous. I love the color. I just love it. All this blues and kind of green. Is it? Yeah, actually it does have some green in it. The green is showing up more on the camera, but it actually does have some green in it. And this is a huge skein. This has Let me see. Again, it's sport weight, and this one is, it says, what does it say? Oh, 661 yards, right on the label. And I just thought it was so pretty. I really want to make something wearable with this. So I want a top of some kind, maybe a sweater, maybe something short sleeve. I don't know yet, but I want a top of some kind with this. I think it should be enough yardage, and if not, I do have, yeah, I believe I have a couple of hanks or skeins that I can, like in the natural, natural undyed, I can either use with this, which will be fine. I think it will go well with some undyed or some white or cream color. Or if I want to dye it, I can always dye them up to match this somewhat. You guys know what I mean? More of a solid color, of course, but I just thought this was so pretty. I had to have it. I had to have it. And this, I'm pretty sure they have a website somewhere. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm pretty sure they should sell online, right? Blue Moon Fiber Arts. I'm gonna look them up. But yeah, so pretty. I really fell in love with this one. So that was my Malonb Shipping Wool. I did the most walking I have done in a long time. The most walking I've done all at once. My feet are actually still hurting today. Today's Sunday. I was there yesterday. And today is actually also a really nice day out. It would have been a really nice day to be outside, in the festival as well. But I just, going back to days which have really been, I think, overkill for me in general. But really glad I got to go there. Really glad I got to meet, who I did. I just had a really, really wonderful time. And actually, before I go, I did want to show you guys my pick for this month of May. You guys know I'm having a personal yarn club kind of thing. And my pick for this month was, which I already opened, and I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot to do it on camera. But my pick for this month was I Love This Yarn in this blue tweed. The color is actually named Sea Blue Tweed. And this is what it looks like. It's just a blue color with little dots of all different colors. So I want to say sort of like a rainbow dots. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it or not. But anyway, I think it's gonna turn out really nicely. So I love this yarn. And I did have a little slip with it. You guys know that with all my yarn, I included in a little papers and with any other details or of things I may want to make with that. In my slip, I just said that I have other colors, which I do have other colors of I Love This Yarn. I also said possible donation, so making something for donation. Amigurumi, which is like another stuffed animal, or a baby item. So I really have to think about what I want to do with this. This is a pretty large skein in general, so I have, I think, enough to work with. I think that's all for guys now. I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be having another update video, another video up, probably, maybe, if not later today, probably tomorrow. And then I'm going to be really working on getting that giveaway video out to you guys. So sometime later this week, I'm going to have that out to you as well. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great week. I hope you had an awesome weekend. And I will see you next time. Bye.